Hello, everybody. We are live on YouTube. Okay, let's do this. Everybody, you guys okay? It always takes like a couple minutes before it goes like, live, but I'll be live, but not like live, if that makes sense. You need to wait for YouTube to, okay, to put you through. So I'm gonna wait. Now it's only me and myself. Okay, so what we're talking about today? Let's wait until a few people start. Okay, so Mr. Kendrick 2.0 in the house already. We have Rooney. Some people are pushing already. Eze from Palace in, and who is going out, brother? That's the Chelsea thing. Everybody else in, everybody from Chelsea out. John Abuya, how is going, brother? Kenya, 9 p.m. Oh, wow. Go to sleep, bro. You waiting for what? Arsenal game or something? Okay. So there are some people, instead of even saying hi, do you have like, courtesy, Mr. Mini Cute, to say hi, Happy New Year? I haven't seen you for a while. Say hi to your brothers and sisters. And you just, out of the blue, Frank need to go. I don't care about his legend or whatever. So who cares about things, man? Just be polite and say hi to people. That is the easiest thing in the world to do. Be a human being. And know the agenda behind Frank, okay? Frank out, somebody in. I completely understand. That's what we're going to talk about today. But hey, just say hi to people. Be nice. Okay. HTFC, say hi. Hi, brother. How are you doing? Let's say hi to more Griffin. Yeah, you see, Griffin. Always say hi. Start by greeting people. You don't come and start punching on people. Come on. Okay. Elizabeth. I think this brother is from Italy, I think, and he always uses his wife's account. So sometimes you can confuse his name with a girl's name. But Boateng. Wow. Hey, why do we rely on individual brilliance instead of having okay. Mr. Rumi Saturn said that Happy New Year to people. How are you doing? Yeah, we're doing good here. Hello, everybody. 12 people already here. Please subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. So, okay. There we go. So, everybody, we're going to talk about the process, okay? The title just tells you, do you trust the process? And what is the definition of a process? Everybody can have a different opinion. Okay, there are certain people who don't really want any kind of process. It's always a shortcut. So sucking Frank Lampard now and getting Tuchel or whoever is coming, that is not the process. Process means there is you need a little bit of time to build something, in general. But certain people, they just don't care about that. And sometimes I don't really blame them because That's how we know Chelsea, right? That's why we support Chelsea. Chelsea is not about the process. It's about now. It's about winning right now. We don't care about what's going to happen tomorrow. If Eze, for example, from Palace is performing, okay, we need just to sell Callum Hudson-Odoi right now. Go get Eze because he scored a goal. That's how certain people think Chelsea should be. But do we really need to do that, or are we gonna continue to do that short term, buy, sell, sack, immediate success, get a trophy, and go to the next manager and go to the next player? I don't know. So I have to be very, very careful about what I'm about to say here, because you don't really know who you're talking to. You might be talking to an 11 years old kid behind a computer. That is what he knows, okay? All he knows is we buy, we suck, we win. That is the definition of Chelsea Football Club, or football in general for him, because all he does is on his computer the entire day playing video games. Football Manager, you buy, you have a budget, you go, you suck, you buy, you win. But in reality, it's very different. So I have to be careful, because you never know. I'm not trying to ask people ages here live on YouTube, but there are so many of them who are just very young. Maybe they are not developed enough to understand the definition of a process, you know. And yeah, go buy, suck. Okay, you suck Antonio Conte, you pay him 20 million, okay? And then you go get Mauricio Sarri for, I don't know, 10 million again. After a year, he's gone. He's gone with all his players are rubbish, and you need somebody else with his players. That is not the way it is in a real life. So so if you want to come here and explain to us your opinion about the process, you tell me so I can send you a link and come talk to us. Let me make it clear. I don't like those kind of black and white answer. He need to go. Yes, because he plays Werner on the wing without any context or any common sense. You know what I mean? I like people who come up with something new that we don't know, and not like the popular opinion on social media. Black and white, yes, because everybody else is talking about it. I have to follow them. You know what I mean? I like people who think outside the box a little bit, if that makes sense. Okay, so this guy here is Boateng is saying the process doesn't necessarily stop if Frank Lampard leaves, but he's showing out of depth right now, regardless of what he's done as a player. Okay, that is just your opinion. Out of depth for what? For Callum Hudson-Odoi, Christian Pulisic, and Hakim Ziyech to be injured, and he's forced to use certain players apparently to different positions, and it's his fault that the player can't get expired to finish their dinners. You know, when you get chances after chances after chances, and somebody refused to put that ball at the back of the net, yes, it's the manager's fault for the ball not going at the back of the net, right? Or it's the manager's fault when Anthony Taylor decided to handle the cup to Arsenal on purpose, and the VAR agreed with them. It's Frank Lampard's fault that Maguire, you know, WWKO, you know, Aspilicueta in the box, and they refuse to give that penalty, and we ended up by 0-0. Blame the manager, right? So I like people who can think a little bit outside the box, not the same cliche, because people are talking about out of depth for what? First transfer window, only 3 months in project. People suffering from viruses, injuries, and all kind of stuff. Only been there for 3 years, 6 transfer windows. Klopp, I don't know how many transfer windows and how many years he've been at Liverpool. You go to Man City, the same thing. How many years together? How much they spent? And how was the result in the first couple years? So don't use context and common sense anymore. Just because somebody is winning somewhere, he's perfect. We need to go for him because we need to win now. Common sense. Common sense. Anybody want a link? Anybody want to talk to us? Okay, somebody is talking about the 200 million. Okay, Jama. Okay, we spent 200 million. How many times the so-called 200 million played together? How preseason? Any preseason together? How much Oli spent and Guardiola and also Klopp, and how many years before they start gelling together? You can get whoever you want, Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, Ronaldo, Haaland, everybody, just put them together. You spend 1 billion, put them together, put them on the field to perform immediately. But I understand. I completely understand your level of understanding the 2 so-called million, and we have just to perform. It's like it's Frank Lampard fault that Kai Havertz is not scoring or is suffering from, I don't know, the virus. Blame Frank Lampard. If he's weak on the field, blame Frank Lampard. Hakim Ziyech being more outside the field than on the field since he joined Chelsea Football Club. Blame Frank Lampard because we are not performing. Do you expect somebody who is injured to perform? Awesome. I hope I can help somebody. Instead of black and white, you need to go 200 million, whatever. It's 3 months. No preseason, and those so-called 200 million never played together. All of them suffering from injuries, suffering also from injustice, the VAR, referees, and all that. It doesn't count for certain people. It's just black and white, 200 million. You're supposed just to win everything right now. Okay. Yeah, tell them, man. I saw even somebody on Twitter somewhere who is talking about, luck doesn't exist in football, and stuff like that. I'm like, hey, if you give me that penalty against United, I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna take 3 points in my pocket. That's why when you play, you need a little bit of luck with you. A little bit of luck. Give me a penalty that I deserve. I get 3 points. That's it. Okay. So it's just, but if depend of your agenda, you're gonna say whatever you want, just if it fits what you wanna achieve. Anybody wanna come here and talk to us? Anybody? I want somebody to come. Do you see Oli Man United doing good and what? Well, you are the same people who you are just pushing for Frank out. Man United are first and we are 6th. Yeah. Tell me about it. Now you are Oli in, right? Remember last season? Remember the season before that? Oli out. He's a freestyling. He knows nothing. You, the same mini cute here talking. talking. You were the first to say Oli doesn't know anything, right? And why he's better now? Because they've been together for 3 years. He keep buying, gelling the players together, and now we start seeing the result. The result is the fruit of hard work. Slowly and surely, they are getting there. Now all it is to get Bruno Fernandes in the team that is already together, working together, and they start performing. It's clear. That's his life. So if you think everything needs to be, oh my goodness. Okay. Say something about Haaland. There is nothing to say about Haaland. This is what people want to hear. Okay. You want to hear me to tell you, to sell you dreams. Okay. Haaland is coming tomorrow and everybody's like, yeah. Do you think Haaland is the solution for Chelsea Football Club? That is according to you. Me, I still believe that Timo Werner is going to score a lot of goals. You like it or not, it's going to happen. He's going to kill it in the Premier League. No doubt about it. Tammy Abraham getting better and better every single game. You like it or not. I'm not one of those quick fix kind of, fans that everybody else is better. Okay, we have to go. 3 months ago, you were crying here for Timo Werner and Kai Havertz. Now it's okay. They are not good anymore. Okay, get rid of them. Go get Sancho. Go get Haaland. Go get Mbappe. Hello? And if they come to the Premier League, they don't perform. What are you going to say? You have to get rid of them and go get other players, right? That's what we do. Where is the money coming from? It's your money. It's your pocket money. This is not some kind of football managers or some kind of joke or, this is real. This is real. You know what I mean? I'm gonna send some links to people. just be okay. Tell us something that we don't know. Otherwise, it's not gonna help at all. Okay. Tell something we don't know. Not the normal social media big account kind of vibe, because they are talking about it. I have just to follow them. Use your mind. Think outside the box a little bit. Okay. Now, I see many people in the chat clapping on Oli. Look at what Oli is doing. He just won 20 games. But you forgot that we didn't win. We went 17 unbeaten. United also are going like 20 unbeaten. Now, Oli, you see what Oli is doing. After how many years, brother? After how many transfer windows? Think a little bit. If you look at United stand and Said and all those bunch at United, they're always saying Oli out, Oli out, Oli out. Right now they are silent, quiet. They're just waiting for the next loss so they can jump again and yes, this is what we're doing here in the Chelsea community. 17 unbeaten. Everybody is okay. Everybody is fine. And when you lose a game of football, oh my gosh, it looks like we're supposed to be winning every single game without nothing. This is, Said is quiet now, man. And this guy, the last time United scored the goal the last minute, Said was angry. He couldn't even talk anymore because he was watching Oli the entire game, talking a lot of BS. The last minute, they score a goal, and he was like, he can't even talk anymore. What are you going to say? You know? So, it's... But the good thing about it, yeah, so somebody is saying the 17 was about average team. Yeah. Yeah. So if we lost against the so-called weaker teams, you were going to be the same to say, how can you lose against such and such? When we drew against West Brom, oh, you see, how can you lose against West Brom? Now, if you win against them, it's nothing. It's just West Brom, right? Yeah, we know this kind of. It doesn't make any sense, man. You better than that. You know what I mean? That is always okay. When we drew at home against what team? Sevilla or whatever it was. How can you draw at home against Sevilla? Frank Lampard out. He doesn't know anything. He got outclassed by Lopetegui. And when we beat them in their own backyard, we completely destroyed them 4-0. Oh, yeah. They were not in a good day. All the credit goes to Sevilla for not performing. Has nothing to do with Frank Lampard. Yeah. Hypocrisy is really very, very high. Very high in the community. You lose against a weaker team. How can you lose? It was only Newcastle. It's only Southampton. Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, that is the way it is. Last season, we beat Mourinho away and home. This season, we drew away with them. Oh, how can you draw against Mourinho? You see, this is just, sometimes it's just stupid, man. Assuming you to. Yeah, that is the problem, though. When Arsenal C team beat us, how can you lose against Arsenal C team, right? Sevilla, that was already B teams. But we got beaten by the so-called C team, D teams, right? So what is the problem? What is the difference? What is the difference? What is the difference? That is, you're gonna always find something to say because you just don't like Frank Lampard. You are just so used to the money. It's money, go buy, suck. We need to win now. But this is a new Chelsea football club. The new Chelsea is about building for the future. And the process is not an easy way. You know, it's always, you're going to get beaten somehow. You're going to lose some stupid games here and there. But you continue to do the same. You continue building. That is the problem. So, okay, C team. But people don't forget that at some point we play with no wingers, no natural wingers. Last season, struggling, no N'Golo Kante, no Christian Pulisic. At some time, no Rudiger, okay? No Tammy Abraham, people suffering. We call Bill Gilmore from the academy. He did job and doing what we can do, and you can only beat what is in front of you. So call it B team or C team or whatever you want. If we lost against that C team, you were going to be the same to say, oh, how can we lose against C team? So what is your position? It's clear. It's just stupid agenda. It has nothing to do with the reality. Yeah, I agree. I agree. We have to address our problems, but we already addressed it last season. We beat Guardiola, right? We beat Solskjaer. Remember that? We beat Liverpool. We beat everybody. This season, is a pretty new team. Pretty new team. Suffering with injuries, illness, and all kind of injustice. I don't need your opinion on that one. Everybody can see it. If you have a mindset about something, I can't convince you because all you know is blame people instead of like using your common sense. Okay. Everton play no fullbacks and we bottle it. Okay, talk to us. Mini cute. What do you have to say?
Hello?
Yeah, what do you have to say?
I think Frank needs to go.
So much. Keep going.
Hello? And you see, and my United is doing good, and we are 6. I feel angry right now. I want Chelsea to do good, and Frank is playing with Chelsea. I don't care if he was legend or he scored 100 goals for the club. This manager, if he's not doing good, we have to sack him. Look what happened to Mauricio Sarri in Juventus. He win the Serie A for Juventus and he gets sacked. We need a manager or Thomas Tuchel or the Leipzig manager. He needs to go.
Okay, so for you, can you just provide us some like why you want him to go? Because Tuchel apparently is a middle.
Yeah, look at it. We spent 200 million. My United did not spend money, and they are first in one game in hand. And we spent 200 million, and we are in 6th. And in Sunday we're playing Man City. We're going to lose Sunday. Look, and the Sunday, if he's not gonna get sacked,
Can you just like your mic? You are cutting off. Listen to me. I'm not trying to cut you off here. Okay, put your mic close to your mouth and don't get just
this. Us, you see Arsenal, they are behind us 6 points. If they win tonight, 3 points, and they were relegated last week. You see, Chelsea not doing good. I'm talking about the truth. He needs to go.
Man, I think you are just missing. I don't even understand what you're saying. Man United because they are
Hi.
and Arsenal are 6.
I know why you defending Lampard. No, I know why.
Man, I can't hear you. Can you like your mic? Just make sure your.
I know what.
Okay, Steve Chelsea, what do you have to do? What do you have to say?
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay, bro. How about yourself?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, yeah.
I'm fine. Oh my God. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What do you have to say, bro?
What? Okay.
Okay, so Steve is having some issues. Anybody want to come and talk to us? You have the link. Tell us something we don't know, okay? Not the same old cliche, the same old Frank need to know. Frank need to go because Arsenal are only like 7 points behind us and the United are 6 points ahead of us. Frank need to go because we spent 200 million. What that even mean? Is there any context behind you saying those things? I don't understand. Oh my gosh. The same people who didn't want Oli last season, who were mocking and him, now are saying Oli is the best because he's winning games. After 3 years, 3 seasons, 6 transfer windows, gelling his team together, slowly and surely. You know what I mean? And you are going to compare him with Frank Lampard, who just got his players like 3 months ago and suffering with injuries, virus, and all kind of issues. The referees, the VAR, and all that. Man, certain people. And all this, I'm going to just blame Abramovic for all this, man. Abramovic is to blame for all this. Because all new Chelsea kids, the fans, all they know is that, man, we don't do kid. We don't wait. We don't wait. Just go there, buy players, win today. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Anybody want to talk? Because I'm getting frustrated here. So if you give what people are saying, if you give it time, you can take a whatever. Okay, trust the process. Some people are saying, few people are saying, yeah, trust the process and all that. Some people are just, for them, it's about now. Tuchel, who just got sacked from Ligue 1 in France, and people called him freestyling, and you're gonna tell me that? Okay, I'm gonna just kick him out of studio. All right, who else? We're gonna listen to you. Make sure that your mic is working good and your internet connection is good. Otherwise, I'm not gonna put you through. Okay, go ahead, Mr. P.
Hello.
Mr. Yes.
Hello.
Yes. We are listening.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, sir.
All right.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Thank you. So I want to share my idea on how Chelsea could actually be better. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Your baby is crying at the background, so it's making a lot of noise here. If you can fix the problem first and come back anytime you want. Anybody else? Mr. Steve Chelsea, okay? What do you have to say, bro? Anybody else?
Yeah,
Steve,
I don't like.
let's go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, let's go.
Can you hear me?
Let's go, Steve. Let's go, Steve.
About,
I think something is wrong with
we need
people.
other manager, we need other coach. So
we can't hear you, Steve. Fix your internet connection and your mic and come back when you are ready. So let's just read some comments here. Okay, so the Donnarumma thing, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in Donnarumma coming to Chelsea. He's a good goalkeeper, very young, 21 years old. I just think that we have a good goalkeeper in Mendy, and we can benefit from Mendy's services for this years. And Donnarumma is just a fake news. That is just my opinion. I could be wrong, but it's not going to happen. I believe that before the end of this transfer window, Donnarumma is going to sign a new contract at Milan, a juicy contract, and he needs to use Chelsea as usual. Many players use Chelsea because they want a new contract at their clubs. So I don't believe in that, but I could be wrong. I'm just guessing. I'm just like you. So anybody? The link is there. If you want to join us, just make sure that that join us. Mr. Mayo, P. Mayo, your mic is off and we can't really hear you. Can you fix it before? Voice. Okay, this guy here said that if Frank Lampard look like he's not finishing in top 4, should we really give him time? Well, I think you and me are going to decide on Frank's future. The big man on top already decided on Frank. We're just wasting our time here, okay? You can insult, you can attack whoever you want. If Abramovich don't sack Frank Lampard, nobody is going to do it. It's not because you are loud on social media then we are going to listen to you. It doesn't count. I believe Frank Lampard was hired for a long-term project and he's going to continue. Next year, you and me are going to discuss about Frank Lampard in the same channel again. So, okay, let's say why. I'm not attacking you. I am just okay. Why are you attacking me and you're laughing? What are you even laughing? I'm not attacking anybody. I'm just responding to your claims. Doesn't make any sense if you really think. But hey, I'm sorry. That's why I say I don't have really to respond to certain people because I don't know their age. You might be talking to a 12 years old. You know, he's not developed enough to understand common sense. So I don't know what's your age. I'm not trying to ask you your age. But some of the comments are just so low. It's just a personal agenda, you know. They think, oh, just go by there. You know, look at Nagelsmann. This is the same guy who lost 5-0 against United, right? That's the same guy who lost at least 4 games this season with a high score in Germany, like 4-0 and all that. People want him because he's a good looking and he worked with Werner and he's a miracle worker who will make everything tick at Chelsea Football Club. Hello, it's on paper, it's on TV, it's YouTube, okay? So the reality is very different. So Tuchel is them guy that by PSG for freestyling. His style of football is okay, pass the ball to Mbappe, pass the ball to Neymar, and let's hope for the best. And in France, let's face it, PSG are guaranteed to win all 4 trophies every single season. Is that even hard? Okay, I defend Frank Lampard because I don't have to hate him. You know, I defend him because I see what he's trying to do, and I know it's gonna pay off at some point in the future. So, because I'm a Chelsea fan, I completely understand the process. I trust the process. I'm gonna defend him. I don't believe that there is a coach there that will come to Chelsea and win every single game and win us every single trophy. There is a process in everything. So if you don't trust him and you don't want to defend him because you are used to winning and sacking coaches, that is your opinion. So today you're killing it for what? Killing it? I'm not killing it. I'm just responding to some people because they are so aggressive. They're just so aggressive today. So I have also to respond to you the way you are talking to me. So yeah. Okay, so if people don't want to talk, and then I'm gonna have to go. You have the link, you call, and we discuss. Bring something on the table that we don't know. If you're gonna bring some just popular opinion and without any context, and then the point, you know. All right, so we still have like 5 minutes to go if people don't want to come and talk. Brother, everybody is a manager online. You know what I mean? Everybody is a coach. 4-3-3, 5, whatever, 10-10-4, 14, 15, 16, all kind of formation. All you need is a goal. It has nothing to do with formation now. It has something to do with the quality in the final third. We create chance every single game. People are complaining about crossing, no tactics, no pardon. So if there is no pardon, how the hell did we get to the box? How the hell Timo Werner found himself one-on-one 4-5 times every single game? And you're talking about pardon. Pardon means if you don't score goals, you don't win a freaking game. You know what I mean? So you can blame the formation or whatever, but when you get those chances, you score them. Period. You score them. There is no excuse. Don't tell me about his position or you are 1-on-1 in the middle. You know what I mean? With Pogba, if you have to head it to you know what I mean? So people, I don't understand. It's just stupid sometimes, man. It's just stupid.
Hello?
You can't yes, go ahead.
Yeah. So I want to talk about why tactically I think that this is a bit too early for Lampard to be the manager of Chelsea and lead such a project. You know, I think he did a good job last year. Given the circumstances, I think he showed good pragmatism. I think bringing through the youth players and everything like that, it was really good from him. And I was pretty excited for this season. I thought, you know, he deserves his chance. He's earned himself a season, a big transfer window. Clearly, he's being backed by the board. But this season for him, it was about, I think, finding his system, finding a consistent way to get the best out of his players. And, you know, when a manager gets the best out of his players, you know, you expect them not necessarily to perform straight away, but you expect him to have certain roles for them in his system. And a lot of it isn't adding up. Like, I can see, you know, with the 4-3-3, the attacking eights, he's learning a bit from Pep Guardiola. And Frank has spoken about having, like, seeing Pep Guardiola background. But then, you know, we see, like, Chilean Reese getting up and crossing at the same time. And we're overloading the attacking third, but we don't have a clear pattern of play. And, you know, when we play this kind of football, we can't play with both the attacking eights and then the fullbacks pushing up all the way like that. It leaves us vulnerable. And Thiago Silva and Zuma and Mendy as well, they've done a great job in saving us. But I think that the football we're playing now is very unsustainable. And, you know, the lack of variation in our play, because we're crossing a lot, but we're not playing so much through the middle. I mean, the whole Chelsea team has 4 through balls this season. I think I'm still willing to give Lampard the whole season. I think he's still a young manager. He still has a lot to show us. I'm sure he's still learning. Hopefully, he can learn from what he's done and then, you know, decide that we can variate the play. He's got his players. I don't think he needs to go out right now. But I think if it gets to the end of the season and we're seeing him, you know, continue to do the same thing again and again, there's a saying we have, you know, somebody who tries the same thing again, expecting different results is insane. So I'm not trying to say Frank Lampard is insane, but I think that if we do get to the end of the season and we're not seeing clear development in Frank as a manager, we have to go for somebody who we can trust with a project, somebody who has...
So who is in your
pedigree.
mind, brother? Who is in your mind? Like, if we get sacked, we get rid of Frank Lampard, who do you think will be somebody to take us to the next level?
There's 2 managers. One is Eric Ten Hag from Ajax, because he's got good experience working with youth players. He has a very good understanding of positional play football, which, you know, we had with Sarri. Obviously, he was good, but he didn't want to adapt. He didn't want to change. The thing I like about Ten Hag is that he has his own system, his own philosophy, but at the same time, he's willing to change it around, you know, to play. If it's not working, he's going to do something else. He's not going to play the same thing again and again. And then the second one is Nagelsmann. He's, again, he's known for working with young players. I think he's a very good coach of individual players. In terms of bringing the best out of players, like, you know, we've seen with Timo Werner, for example, with Sabitzer, you know, with his Leipzig team, with Angelino, who last season wasn't having a good season at City, but this year is one of the Champions League top scorers. I think Nagelsmann is a good and a young coach as well. That if it doesn't work with Frank, I think we could go for him because he could lead us into the future for a long time as well. But I do agree. I don't think we should go for someone like Allegri, for example, who I think is going to be the same thing as with Conte. He might come in, he might win the league. Same with Tuchel, but then it's just going to set us back a couple of years. So that's why I've gone for those two managers.
Okay, I really appreciate Mr. London because you provided something, you know, I'm not mad at people who want to Frank Lampard out. I want you to provide us with something that we don't know. You know, you provided something, you brought a lot of element and tell us exactly what why we should wait or get rid of Frank Lampard. But the black and white people is just like, okay, Frank Lampard, he's English, he does this and that, he need to go. That is the kind of answer that I don't like. Just bring something on the table, you know.
Because a lot of people don't want to explain.
Yeah, they don't want to explain. It's just like because it's popular on YouTube or on social media, big accounts are talking about it. So yeah, we need just to get rid of him. And thank you so much, man. Just stay here, stay there if you have time. Here with us, Mr. Diaz.
Yes.
What you saying, bro?
Thank you very much. Hi, Green Top guy.
Mr. Diaz, can you hear us?
Yes.
Diaz,
yes.
you.
Yes. You get me,
Mr. Diaz. One time, two times,
the internet
three.
connection is very poor, but I want to say something here. I'm not going to blame Frank Lampard because I know Frank Lampard is a great coach, but something else is. I think is something else Chelsea needed to do. There was a boy called Kennedy. I think Chelsea need to bring back the Kennedy.
Kennedy from Spain.
Granada. Yes.
Yeah. You want Kennedy in to do what?
I think Kennedy is the solution of the currently problem. I think this boy got a talent. He is very, very good. I used to look on the style he played, the way he do something there and there, but I don't think the kind of the kind of this player in our team right now.
Okay, so what position? We have a little for lag with you. The internet connection is not that good. So what position do you want Kennedy to play, please?
The left wing. I know this time now we lack some quality in wings. I think maybe it's injury problems. Injury crisis. So I think we can use him as a winger. We can use him as a winger, and he can do better. I think he deserves the position in our team right now. He deserves it. But I don't know what's going on in a Chelsea team. They don't consider this guy as a good player as I see him. But I don't know why. Why?
Okay, and I respect your opinion about Kennedy. And it could be. I don't know. I'm not gonna fight you, but for me, I don't see him coming back to Chelsea. I think
Why?
Well, because he went on preseason and we ended up by loaning him out. So I think Frank Lampard don't trust him. And if we can keep Hakim Ziyech, Callum Hudson-Odoi, and Christian Pulisic fit, I think we should be fine. But hey, I respect you, bro. Very, very good shout. Good shout. Let me talk to some other brothers who are waiting on the chat. Just stay there, please, and let's just give the voice to other brother. Anybody? Mr. London, do you want a Kennedy back?
I don't think so. I think he did impress me a lot during Jose Mourinho's time, his second season, when he was getting a little bit of a chance to play games. But he had some attitude problems. I don't know if you remember, some discipline problems, and then he was exiled from the squad. And you know, he's not really developed in the way that I think Chelsea were expecting from him. So I think the time has really passed for him to get into Chelsea Football Club. And we have like youngsters in the academy, for example. We've got Valentino, who can play on the wing as well as right back, for example. Tino Livramento. We've got Angerin, who can play there as well. You know, and then we've got loads of players who are up and coming now, who are young and they want a chance. So I don't think we should go back for him. I think in case of bringing up another winger, we've got our own players. We don't need to sign anybody, and we don't need to bring anybody back, I don't think.
Yeah, I respect that. Baggy, what do you have to say, brother?
Yo, how's it going, mate? Everyone good?
Yeah, good. Yeah, we good, man. We got a bit, but yeah, that is football, man. That's football. Don't take it seriously. It's football.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I wanna comment on the Kennedy situation. I mean,
okay.
Kennedy had a decent spell, a decent beginning with Chelsea, and then he had that season or that preseason in China, where he kind of started misbehaving, and things kind of went pear-shaped after that. And then he had a spell at Newcastle where he did all right. I mean, he wasn't fantastic, but he did all right. And now he's doing some good stuff in Spain. I think he's in Malaga, if I'm not mistaken. So he's doing all right there. He's doing all right. But the thing is this, Kennedy hasn't really fulfilled the potential that we all thought he had when he first came on the scene. You know, he came with a good reputation, but he didn't really fulfill that. And I think it would make more sense for us to try to get someone a little bit more proven to come in to help on the wing, because the wing is a problem for us right now with all the injuries that we have. So I'm not too keen on Kennedy, to be honest, and that's just my opinion on the situation.
Okay, thank you, Baggy. I think we have a little bit connection problem here. Can you just like check your mic and come back, please, brother?
No worries, mate.
Here. All right, Mister. We have DJ in the house. Just 17. How are you doing, brother?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
All right.
How are you guys doing? You all right?
Yeah, we had some heated debate here, but it's football, bro.
As always, I can hear debate. As always.
It's football. So.
But good debate, though.
Yeah, it's football.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say today?
I was just hearing about what Baggy was saying about Kennedy, really. I totally agree with Baggy. I think Kennedy's had his chances. I think he's doing pretty well. I think from what I gather, he's playing in Spain, isn't he, at the moment? I think he's doing pretty well up there. But whether he's the man to come back for us again in the summer, I don't know. I think maybe we should look at someone else. If we can get somebody else in January, we can get a winger. That would be good if we really need to get a winger. Who's available to go and get? That's the other one. I know Boga's been mentioned a few times to come in. I know. Yeah, I know. The other day I questioned about Musonda, and I think when we were on your show the other day, when you had, I think it was you, Max, and Baggy, I asked about Musonda, and I think you were the one that actually said that. I know he's training pretty well. I know he looks pretty built up as well now. Whether he'll get enough time to come in and make an impression now for us for the remaining of this season, I don't know. But still, he's still a Chelsea player. Maybe he should be given a chance. I don't know. Maybe we can say, as I keep saying, maybe we could just maybe look into maybe doing some changes within the summer. Do we need to bring a winger in now? I really don't know. But I think Musonda needs to be given maybe a chance.
Yeah, why not? Good point. That is a very, very good shout. What do you say, Mr. London, about Musonda? Do you have any news to share about him?
I mean,
we're all sharing here, okay? Nobody knows exactly going on. If you know something,
As far as I'm
just
aware, you know, he's back training now, but he's not really fit to the level where we'd say that he can come in for the first team squad. I'm thinking the way it is now, he'll probably play a few matches with the development squad, you know, to get back to fitness and get back to the level of professional football. And then I'm guessing he'll probably go out on loan next season to get him back into football because he's been out for a long time. And maybe if he impresses on loan, then he'll come back. But I can't see him going straight back into the squad anytime soon because he's been out for so long.
Yeah, that is a very good point. So, DJ Sev, what do you have to say, bro? We're talking about the process here. You just like caught us off guard here, but we were talking about the process. Should we really continue to trust Lampard with the process, or do you think, you know, just get rid of him and get somebody else?
No, I'm for one. I'm not one of those who's Lampard in, Lampard out. I'm neither of the two. But obviously, Lampard did come at a time when we had the transfer ban. I think for us to finish fourth, the plays that we had with no player signings, I think was a good job he done as well. Obviously, Rowan has trusted him. He's given him a checkbook. He's given him the money to go and spend on the players that he wants. For me, I think he needs to really get a chance to really bed these players in. I think a lot of these players came to Chelsea because a lot of them were saying, I know the likes of Havertz and Werner were actually saying they came because of Frank Lampard and the project he sold to them. So for me, I think he needs to be given time. Whether or not he'll be given the time, again, it's up to it's a Roman Abramovic thing, isn't it? Because we know what he's like. He'll obviously want. He's gone and spent all that money. He'll want success. We've seen him do it with our previous managers, Jose Mourinho in particular. He won as the most successful manager. He went and got rid of him after a certain time period. We've seen it with other managers as well. Coming Ancelotti, another one. These are all top managers. I'm not saying that Lampard can't get to that stage. I think he can be. And I just think maybe until the end of the season. I don't know what you guys think on that.
Yeah.
We have some connection issue here. I think it's my issue. It's not yours. But yeah, I completely agree with you. And what do you have to say, Mr. London? You wanted to say something?
Yeah, I think I agree with that stance too, giving him until the end of the season. I think I was gonna say on Twitter, especially with a lot of I saw it like last season, especially a lot of the Lampard out accounts. Last season, I mean, I speak to a lot of them because I speak to everyone, and you know, with a lot of people, they said, you know, I was Lampard out from the start, and I was like, why? And they were like, well, we don't really want a manager that isn't experienced. And I'm like, I understand that, you know, a lot of people, they didn't want to see Sarri gone, or they didn't want to see, you know, they wanted somebody like with a big name to come in, but Lampard did come in. He did a good job last season. You know, he deserves more respect. And at the same time, I do understand. I mean, I don't want us to become like Arsenal, where I'm seeing people saying, you know, Arteta in, trust the process. Because when I look at Arteta, when I look at his tactics, when I look at the football he's playing, it seems to be that squad should not be in the position they are now, because that squad is not perfect, but the squad should be in the top half of the table at least. And there's no excuse for doing as badly as they have done so far. So I don't want us to get to that level. I think still the aim for Frank is top four, hopefully a Champions League run, but that we have Atletico, so I don't blame him if we get knocked out. And you know, I'll get to the FA Cup semi or final again, I think, and that'll be a solid season for him. But I'd like to see like an improvement on points compared to the points we got last year.
I agree with you. Thank you so much, brother. I think I have some connection issues here at home, so I'm gonna ask you, what do you think about this? Is just like the last question, Mr. London, and then DJ, so we can conclude this show. Arsenal against what team today? West Brom against Arsenal.
West Brom.
What is your score?
Go on, it's London. Go on, London. I'll let you answer.
I'm gonna say it depends on who starts for Arsenal, but if they go with the same lineup they did last game and play Lacazette instead of Aubameyang, I'll say 2-1 Arsenal. I'll say
Okay,
if Lacazette doesn't start and Aubameyang does start, I think it'll be 1-1.
All right, DJ, what is your score?
My head and my heart are hoping that they'll lose.
Yes, me too.
But to be realistic, I think what we've gone and done is we've given them since they got the victory over us. I think we've just given them the momentum to go on and win because they won their last game as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, doing good.
So
it's a Chelsea thing.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's a Chelsea thing. I think it's probably going to be a tight game. I think Arsenal will do it in the end. I think I'd like to see obviously West Brom do it, but I think Arsenal will probably win it, probably 2-1.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you, brothers, for being here. I have some connection issues here. I think Conor Gallagher to score 1-0 West Brom.
Yes. Yes, definitely.
All right, man. So,
all right.
Stay safe. And I heard a little
You too,
girl
bro.
talking behind DJ Steph, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Sorry about that. That was my daughter. She just came in to find out who I
Yeah,
was
say
actually
hi
talking
to her.
I
She's
will
good.
do. I will do, bro. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will do.
And say hi to the entire family, everybody. Be safe, and man, we're gonna meet maybe very soon again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for having me on here.
Thanks
for having
man.
me on as well. Nice guys.
No
nice chat to
problem.
you all. Take
Thanks,
care.
man.
Bye.
Always.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. Okay, guys. So we are off, and this is football, man. This is what football is about. Sometimes see you in the next one. All right.